Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening on the Mysterious JG. We are looking to expand our influence to a third of Japan's 3 islands, because Japan has 3 islands. Japan has 4 main islands. One of them is Hokkaido, known in the English dub of one of the Gamera films as Hokkaido. And actually there is a single city on the sort of southwesternmost tip of Hokkaido that is in this game, but it kind of doesn't count. I maybe as well. No, in this game, I think in Rise to Power, there's 2 cities in Hokkaido, and I held them both when we won the game as the Date, and I've never held those cities in any other scenario because the Date start up in that general region, the far northeast of Honshu. Anyway, Nakamura Castle could certainly march on that place. Kuroe Castle could certainly march on it. And it does appear that we lost soldiers in that fight, but it doesn't look like we got agitated by the defeat of the unit, so that's cool. How many Tootsie Roll... How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? How many... Grimmeth would barely be able to reach this place. So I think the next time we get food libraries... What am I saying? The next time we have enough money for a big upgrade, I think it is going to be to get Grimmeth a... we need to get Grimmeth the thing that gives you more... a supply station, which requires 800 commerce. So I'm pretty sure he's got 800 commerce in this city even after we get rid of... Yeah, even after we get rid of the trading town, I think he would have enough commerce. But we need to get that belt, and then he'll be able to reach, and I think we march a big old army over there.
May I?
The Shimazu clan's trust has reached 100. Would you like to begin negotiations at once? Yes. Alliance. I think we already have an alliance, but we can guarantee that it's continued, because it was always possible they would decline. And Uncle Baldo can work on this.
If you've an order.
Now, does this mean that Uncle Baldo's city isn't developing because he's got multiple districts allocated to him, and I'm giving away... I mean, it looks like it's growing somewhat.
I'm deeply grateful.
I think you guys are doing okay.
I'm in your debt.
I will give that AI district officers if it looks like they are in great need, but for now...
I'm deeply grateful.
Things seem pretty good.
You have my thanks. I'm deeply grateful.
He is deeply grateful, guys.
I'm deeply grateful.
He is devious and deeply grateful. He is deeply devious. Now, this guy... Yeah, okay. Somehow they'd gotten slightly out of sync, and only one of the guys was a chief. and everyone else had advanced. I think it might be because one of the guys was that what's his name, Ukita guy, and I had given him stuff to do before making him a substitute, so he got ahead of the rest and got out first, and then the guy who followed him in was slightly ahead of everyone else as well. The Bloody Handed, Lord of Amagiri Castle. All right. You know, at the Bloody Handed, I don't want to put pressure on the guy. If he continues to write kind of narrative fiction in the comments, I might want to put him up into the computer controlled districts just to give him more freedom to come up, talk about whatever he feels like. Whereas if he's here, he kind of has to stick with whatever is happening here on screen, which for him might involve nothing. Anyway, how much does it cost to build a supply station? It costs a little more, insufficient commerce, but it costs, we have enough, just barely. So I can get rid of the trading town and build a supply station with Kana Takatatsu. All of our money is gone, but when it completes, we will be able to march from Motoyama Castle, Oko Castle, Yuzuki Castle, Kurose Castle, and Nakamura Castle. And then I gotta decide if I want to attack Usuki, or Funai, or Oka. Probably the smart play would be to attack Agata, just to get a foothold. And I can attack Usuki next. But let's get it built first, before I get too far out of myself. Stake clan have fallen to the Date clan. That didn't take long. That wasn't supposed to happen yet. Alright, supply station level 2 for Motoyama Castle. We're still working on the Ashikaga clan. That is taking forever. We'll continue improving the land until time to march arrives. Attacking the Gato class, it will be an even match. Nakamoto, Motoyama, Aki, Kurose, Oko. That's who we would want. Yeah. We've got more castles joining in here. Would they be able to make it? Can I make it? Interesting.
Okay.
Time for wars come. We will take Agata Castle. Quick, prepare yourselves to march. They seem to feel that these castles would participate in an attack up there. So the thing to do might be to get them on a food-oriented footing. Although I've really cut into how much I've cut into my income here by getting rid of some of these trading towns. But I mean, we got gunnery towers here to defend us against the Miyoshi, who are currently our allies. So, yeah, the thing is, I'm always right on the edge of bankruptcy because of my playstyle. Pardon my intrusion. Some of the Imago clan has arrived to see you.
May I?
They want agreement on reinforcements, mediate for goodwill. We'd like to rely on Shizukabe clan's cooperation in supplying reinforcements. Will you make this promise? Sure. Now, if that means we're forced to fight the Mori, I'll be curious to see what happens.
Have you a moment to spare?
It means only 2 months in the alliance with the Miyoshi clan. Please think carefully about whether we extend or dissolve the partnership.
Have you a moment to spare?
Same thing with the Mori. I intend to extend them both. We'll see if either one of them refuses. Hearsay. I've looked into apparent disturbance in the Mori clan. Inuo party purge. Party. Inuo party. The Aki Mori was a clan descended from the Ue, vassals of the Kamakura shogunate. But until the middle of the Sengoku period, they were a weak force at the mercy of their surrounding clans. Finally, after taking control of various small-scale tribes, they gradually gained the forces to compete with larger clans. The Mori clan had made great strides under the leadership of Motonari, but there were several people within the clan who were equally qualified as Mori, such that not even Mori himself had power over them as their leader. Amongst these were Motokane Inoue. He doesn't look like he's a genius-level super officer who would be a threat to Motonari, does he? Despite being a retainer of Mori, he had little regard for his leader's authority, generally doing as he pleased. I see. He dares to claim the fields of the sacred grounds. This is a great situation indeed. Yes, and they did not stop there. The Inoue party has gone on to rob the other retainers of their domains, even going so far as to murder samurai who sought to oppose them.
I am beyond furious.
I cannot ignore such brazen actions. I will call Motokane Inoue to council. He will explain his behavior directly to me in the face of the public. You are being called to account for the sins of your bannerman, the mountain Gregor Clegane. Determined to put a halt to the Inoue party's violent crusades, Motonari called Motokane Inoue to his castle. However, citing a variety of vague excuses, Motokane refused to make his appearance.
This is our moment.
He will not even obey a summons to council. I am left with no choice. Devilish deeds must be dealt with. Dirt cheap. And so, Motonari sent an assassin in secret. The defiant Motokane Inoue was finally pacified through death. The palace of the Inoue was stormed, and over 30 members were purged in one fell swoop. Soon thereafter, Motonari issued a public pronouncement to members of his clan, denouncing the Inoue party and convicting them of 11 crimes. Like a bolt of lightning, Mori's purge struck fear into the hearts of his retainers. Over 200 of them submitted written oaths swearing their loyalty to him.
This is the consequence of my carelessness.
Well, though I have lost much, perhaps this has tightened my grip on the retainers. It is true that after a storm comes a calm, then so be it, if it is true. The influence that the Inoue party had once held over the clan was completely wiped out by Motonari's clever, albeit tyrannical, decision. But with his clan being a motley of factions and parties, it may have been an inevitable step in concentrating his authority over the Mori clan as its daimyo. Motokane Inoue dies. Though it would be similar because of our starting position, the Mori are coming up on the list of clans I would like to play as eventually. You guys are not mobilizing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! I wasn't expecting them to get involved, because I wouldn't have thought... It said 5. I figured they meant... 550 gold. Okay, so we don't actually have enough gold. I think it's just JG Mystery again. 1162. Just took that down to 845. Ooh, I really got to stop doing that. But a supply station is going to be critical to this attack.
I will see it done.
There is no excuse for what I've
The
done.
misinformation plan has evidently stopped Oko Castle from being able to march. Interesting. I'm surprised at how effective that was. I'm also surprised they were able to reach us from over there. It's an emergency. Shimazu clan has taken Otomo clan's defensive base, Agata Castle. Well, never mind.
Tell the world of our victory. This cannot be.
My, what a glorious victory, the Otomo clan. The Shimazu clan certainly are fierce fighters. I'm glad to have them as an ally. Well, never mind.
Okay, now.
Yeah, things are going real bad for the Otomo clan, and we might need to hurry. Yeah, we need to hurry up. The Shimazu are taking over very quickly. I don't know if we even get to wait until Oko can march after this. Addition of supply station is complete. Yeah, but I
Give a
really...
moment to spare.
Too much truth has begun. We must be careful moving forward.
Give a moment to spare.
The Mori clan has reached its end too. Oh. I would have thought we'd get an opportunity to expand the alliance. But they're hostile to us now. Okay. Well, maybe we kick them off of Shimazu. Or Shimazu. Maybe we kick them off of this island then. I don't know. Some unexpected things have really kind of switched stuff around a bit here. I think I want to switch who's set to march. I'm starting to think what I want to do is just march without militarizing everybody. Just get Nakamura, Kurose. We got a truce there with the Mori. So we could start making nice with the Mori again. Keep our castles over here full of troops. And drive the Miyoshi off of this island so that we get back to having, you know, yeah, I feel like we're going to get attacked over here if I don't have peaceful relations with the Miyoshi. Yeah, I wasn't expecting diplomacy to break down quite at this time. They have an alliance and they're aware of us. Who is their alliance with? The Ashikage. I think they're going to take out the Imago. Earl King is working on the Imago, but he doesn't need to.
I will handle this for you.
Because the Imago we are on good relations with, so we don't actually need Earl King to use his mind control powers. Like a regular old, I will negotiate peace with you is good enough. So let's see. It might hurt us here. Like they may end up attacking Gochaku. It's hard to say. Hopefully, Vibrant Nova would march everyone in defense of Gochaku if, like, Miki, with support from others, were to attack. But I'm pretty confident that we could roll out a big army and win a field battle with them. Because we've been looking to take Sogo and Shozui and eventually Sumoto and just get our starting island is ours victory condition. And in the meantime, if we wanted to get a presence going over here,
Your orders. March.
64 plus 4 is 10 plus 4 is 14 coming over here. Yeah, we'd have enough. The risk we're taking is the Mori coming in and attacking us.
I await your command.
Let's let Zerf march for a few days.
I await your command.
March.
Two years have passed. We are such buddies. Ashikage's clan is trusted to reach 100. Do you like to begin negotiations at once? We could hold off and see if title is possible, or we could use them to mediate. Let's wait. Let's see, because if we get attacked by the
Your orders? We'll seize their castle.
if we get attacked by the Mori while we're trying to do this, we're going to use the Shogun
Let's seize the castle.
to force them to give us a truce. Yeah, this is the diplomatic chicanery right here. Because I think now I'm trying to adapt to changing diplomatic conditions. I think we might have our opportunity. They got a lot of troops. Not as many as us, but close. And the Miyoshi may be better able to support. Yeah, I feel like it might be time to drive them off of Shikoku, though. Which begs the question: why am I trying to get a foothold on Kyushu? And the answer may be I don't have a lot of sense. How long would this take? Give my impertinence, but you underestimate. Give me a little time and I can gather more people. This is 15 days. His is 60. I want to do hers because I want it to be happening before we get there. Even though there's a 50% chance of it working.
Have you a moment to spare?
Trust with Miyoshi and clan ends in 2 months. When it expires, he soldiers in the enemy territory will have to withdraw.
Have you a moment to spare?
Same with the Mori. With the Mori, though, we're actively trying to get it back.
How delightful.
You successfully incited a revolt at Usuki Castle. It'll take a while for them to put it down. We should take this chance to march. Pardon my intrusion. Someone from Tragic Clan has arrived to see you. They want to agree on reinforcements. I think that's a good idea. Bloody Hand's political powers are increasing exponentially. The dark powers, political, whatever. Yeah, I think we might be using the Shogunate to force a truce on them. Because I think they're going to attack Gizuki while we're over here.
Surround and storm the castle.
Request military officer. Kazuhira-sama Desu. What is she doing now? Or he doing? He's not sitting around doing nothing, is he? There's a landholder in Kawanoe. Which is, yeah, we're going to need them. I'm going to decline for now. We'll ignore the rumor plot. Do we want to do a two for grab here? Because these guys are actually unavailable to march for a few days.
If we're to attack the castle, we must be cautious.
Out with it.
Reinforcements. They cannot do reinforcements. I was hoping to get them to help me attack Otomo. Depending on the order, yeah, we're knocking the Otomo out way early now. We may end up getting their officers too. But I do have a feeling that maybe I do want to agree to this. I think I actually am going to... Nope, never mind. She's taken it away. Something changed. Yeah, I was actually going to just to have a good officer on that frontline city. Depending on the timing here, we may end up... Like, we'll only get these two cities here as our foothold, but we may end up absorbing a bunch of Otomo clan officers. To evade us now, such a cunning tactic. Ooh. Depends on whether these guys can...
This castle will fall.
We can't send our daimyo. Our daimyo is not going to be a part of this. He stayed back here. Distant employment. I don't think I can throw the cash around right now. Assimilate tribe. We do get an officer out of this plus more dudes in our armies, so I think we should do that. Now we don't have enough money for anything else. I really ate into our cash by getting rid of
You have my thanks.
I have never known such joy. I couldn't dream of a happiness.
ate into our cash quite a bit by getting rid of some of the
I couldn't dream of a happiness.
trading towns to make supply type stuff. I need to put them somewhere, but we're about to take two cities, so I can hold them for a while. 4 officers, 4 officers, 3 officers, 2 officers, 2 officers. We do have an alliance on this side, so that makes some sense. Alright, it's time to call it a video. Things have taken a kind of an interesting turn here. That extended period of development and peace I was talking about turned into one video, but what a video it was. We are. I think I'm getting ready for the possibility of war with the Miyoshi again. Excuse me. I don't know how much I want to push it, but honestly, that whole thing with the two things that really threw me for a loop. Well, you know what? I'll describe them at the beginning of the video next time. Thanks for watching.